good evening and welcome to Laredo, Texas. KWES bringing you the area round of the high school playoffs. It's your Weslaco Panthers taking on the Brennan Bears out of San Antonio. And we're just moments away from tip-off. I am Joe Aguilar, joined alongside Mike Gonzalez tonight, bringing you all the action from Laredo.
Yeah, great to be here, Joe, here in Laredo, Texas. This is my first time covering a basketball game here. I love the gymnasium. I was very impressed when we came in a few hours ago. I was watching the Panthers in shoot-around. They look like they're very excited and ready for the challenge.
Well, we're just about to get set up here to get started. Dion Williams will be jumping up against Leonard Smith. Dion Williams, a senior for the Brennan Bears. Leonard Smith, a senior for your Weslaco Panthers. The whistle has blown and the jump is on the way, and the advantage goes to the Brennan Bears, as hustling down there to grab that one is Napierkowski. It's a very long last name. So they've got the basketball on their side, and Leonard Smith doing what Leonard Smith does so well. Comes up with a steal, gives it up to Olmeda, and Olmeda with the first points of the game. What a great job. It looks like they've done that before.
Well, we saw that at the beginning of the Edinburgh High game. A turnover. Remember Derek Ibarra getting it, and the Panthers were off and running. Great start to this game.
Yes, quick turnaround jumper from Robert Jackson, and we are tied at 2. Leonard Smith does that also well, and Olmeda does such a great job knowing where Smith is going, and Smith does a great job knowing where Olmeda's going and where he's going to be.
Absolutely. It's just a couple of guys that have played together for a long time, and anytime there's a fast break opportunity, you always want to take advantage of it, and they were able to.
So the Weslaco Panthers with the basketball, perimeter passing, trying to create some shots. They are a little undersized when it comes to the height. These Brennan Bears have a couple of guys that stand 6'6" and 6'7".
Yeah, exactly, Joe. And one of the things that the coaching staff was telling us, I had a chance to talk to Trey Smith. You had a chance to talk to Coach Valdez. We got to be patient. And you notice that here in this first possession, the half court, they're being very patient. They're going to wait till they get a good shot out there. They're just spreading everybody out. You see nobody in the paint area. Everybody's just spread out, moving around, setting screens, and you notice that Brennan's on a man-to-man defense. Expect that for most of the night. Coach Trey Smith did tell me that they did see some zone defense on film, but most of the time will be on man. And they're also prepared in case they decide to press.
Yes, and that's something that the Panthers are really good at, and that is getting up and down the field. And Devin Ibarra from beyond the arc gets a tray to fall, and it's 5-2, Panthers on top.
It was all worth it, that possession, moving the ball around, looking for the wide open man, got a great shot.
Kyle Gill getting it inside. And that is a nice little sky hook from Robert Jackson. He's got all 4 points for the Brennan Bears. 5-4, Panthers on top. Leonard Smith driving through the lane, gives it up to Olmeda. And Olmeda a little strong in and out, and it's a rebound from Dion Williams. Dion Williams is a guy that stands 6'6" tall. Kyle Gill driving down the court, going through traffic, kicks it out. And that shot is taken and missed, and a rebound from Robert Jackson. And Robert Jackson is able to muscle his way in, and now he has all 6 points for the Brennan Bears.
One of the things that they talked about was you got to box out. Be sure to box your man out, and right now Jackson's having his way down there in the paint area. That time got a second opportunity, got the rebound, went up, and got the third basket for Brennan. And now they get a turnover here.
Kyle Gill in the corner, inside to Dion Williams. Williams off the glass and in. And one thing that the Brennan Bears are doing is they are driving to the basket and opting for those high percentage shots. And a 12-footer from Edwin Hernandez, and it's a 1-point ball game. Panthers down 7-8.
Great look at the basket. We have a turnover here. Here come the Panthers.
Good job by Smith to grab that one. 14-footer off the front iron, missed. Edwin Hernandez tracking it down, keeps it in play. And Smith, a good job. And out to Olmeda, that one misses, and it's going to go out of bounds.
A great hustle there by Edwin Smith, giving the Panthers an opportunity. And Andrew had a great look to the basket, was just a little off. He almost made that first one, though, so, you know, consider that just a warm-up shot. There was still first quarter, plenty of time, but you just want to kind of get into the game a little bit, and I think Andrew will.
Yeah, you were talking about Williams and his second shot opportunity. He's averaging 10 rebounds a game, 9 rebounds a game. Cowgill from three-point land, and he gets the first tray for the Bears tonight. Opens up the lead for the Bears to 4, 11-7. They are on the top. A little backcourt pressure being applied to the Panthers, but they get through it really quick. Olmeda going up. He misses, and it's rebounded by Williams. Williams down quickly to Flemings. Flemings, a little 6-footer. That one falls. So Flemings with a little stop, pop, and drop gives the Bears a 6-point lead, 13-7. Coach Valdez quickly calls a timeout with 3:22 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, these last two young men that made the baskets for Brennan are two freshmen, sensational basketball players. We start off with number 21, Camden Cowgill, only stands at 6'1", is a deadly three-point shooter, the best shooter on the team. Do not leave him open. As we saw there, he made his three-pointer there. And then the other young man is Kingston Flemings, who stands at 6'1", the other freshman. Outstanding basketball player. He can do it all. He can shoot from anywhere on the floor. He has great vision, plays great defense there. And I tell you what, Joe, for being freshmen, those two young men have a very high basketball IQ.
Well, Cowgill is the coach's son, so that's kind of to be expected. You normally see these kids that are coach's son just have a different level of understanding of the ball game. And you talk about those two freshmen, they are averaging 13 and 14 points respectively.
And we just talked about the pressure defense. Normally, Brennan doesn't do that, but here they come. But the Panthers were able to break it and set up their offense.
Ryan Salazar and Caden Peña on the court for your Panthers, along with Adrian Lopez.
And one of the things that Coach Smith told me was that both Caden and Ibarra are going to need to stay in front of Flemings, because Flemings has the capability of driving in. He could shoot from anywhere, so keep an eye on that.
So the Panthers again slowing things down. As you mentioned earlier, they're going to be patient with their shot selection. Try saying that 5 times really fast.
Yeah, and it looks like Brennan's on a zone defense here.
2-3.
2-3 perhaps.
Now it looks like they're going back to man.
Right.
Smith trying to cross over. Good defense there from Napierkowski.
And you got Robert Jackson kind of cheating there in the paint area when the ball's on the strong side. Here
comes Olmeda. Olmeda from 8 feet away. That one doesn't fall, and rebounded by Jackson. And he's trapped, but he gets it away. Gets it out to Cowgill, and Cowgill will bring it across the timeline. Cowgill trying to drive, has the ball, almost stripped away, but he finds an open man in Jackson, and Napierkowski, doesn't get that to fall, but the Panthers with a rebound, and this is going to be an 8-footer from Adrian Lopez, and Adrian Lopez brings your Panthers back to within 4, 13-9.
I remember when I played basketball back then, Joe, one of the things that coaches would tell me was take the high percentage shot from the elbow area, and that's what he did.
Cowgill with a basket. We've got a defensive push. That one's going to be called on Robert Jackson. That is his first foul tonight. First team foul on either ball club. And so he played 7 minutes without a foul.
Right. The basket did count, though.
Yes.
So keep that in mind. So it's 15-9.
Yes, 15-9, minute and a half to go here in the opening period. Panthers are trailing by 6. Salazar lost the basketball, and it's picked up by the Brennan Bears, and here comes Fleming. And Flemings, as you just talked about, Mike, will drive, and he got into the paint, went up strong, got it to fall. The basket does count, so this is going to be a 3-point play opportunity. And I'm not sure who they called that foul on.
And it goes back to that turnover as the Panthers were trying to set their offense up, and then the Brennan was able to get it and start the fast break. And we talked about Flemings, just a do-it-all basketball player for the Bears, and just took it all the way and drew the foul.
So Flemings with a 3-point play opportunity, and he gets it. So the score is 18-9, Bears on top. Minute 18 to go here in the opening quarter.
And right now, the Bears are on a 16-4 run since the Panthers took the 5-2 lead.
A lot on the left wing is Lopez. Going to give it up to Salazar all the way across the court to Peña. Peña back to Salazar. Swings it around to Leonard. Leonard gets it out to Salazar. Salazar for three. Off the back iron, rebounded by Williams. And Williams got way up there to get that one.
Yeah, he did. But what I like is the Panthers got back in a hurry on defense. You don't want to give the Bears these kind of opportunities on a miss and just have them get their numbers.
Fleming being guarded by Smith. All the way across into the corner to Cowgill. Cowgill for three. That one misses. Rebound Olmeda. 30 seconds left to go here in the first period, and we'll see if the Panthers hold for the last shot.
And I think they will, because you see Coach Valdez there putting that finger up, number one. We saw that against Edinburgh. They did a very good job at ending the first quarter and the second quarter in the last round. So let's see if they can come through with a big basket here.
Olmeda trapped. Knocks it off of Fleming's. Good play there by your senior. And that just is experience right there.
Well, yeah, because he realized that there was two big guys on him. He had no way of throwing it over them.
8 seconds. Olmeda's going to bring it across. No backcourt pressure. He's going to dribble around the other side. Takes a shot. That one misses. And there's...
I think the players thought that the quarter ended, but the clock is still showing .2.
Yep, that's exactly what I was just about to say, Mike. There's still time on the clock, and now it'll officially end. 18-9, Brennan Bears on top. We'll be back with the second period right here on KWES.
This is what you see at Weslaco ISD. This is what we see. The hours in the practice room, the early morning rehearsals, the band director who cultivates a passion, the teacher who kindles a love of learning. Weslaco ISD, inspiring students since 1921. Register now at wisd.us.
Well, I want to thank everybody that's tuning in back home in Weslaco, and of course all across the great state of Texas, maybe even around the world.
Yeah, I mean, we have fans that maybe grew up in Weslaco, their roots are in Weslaco, but who knows, maybe they live in California, Michigan, New York, Florida. I mean, if there are some people out there watching us, thank you.
Well, the Panthers will inbound to begin the second quarter. 18-9, they trail. 3 points for Devin Ibarra, 2 points for Andrew Olmeda, 2 points for Edwin Hernandez, and 2 points for Adrian Lopez. That's the scoring for your Panthers in the first quarter. For the Bears, it was Robert Jackson with 6, Camden Cowgill with 5, Smith off the glass, that falls, and he's going to go to the line for a three-point play opportunity. They're going to call that one on Cameron Walker. He picks up his first foul. Leonard Smith picks up his first points, and it's a three-point play opportunity for him.
I'll tell you what, Joe, I love that Leonard Smith went to the basket, drove in, but man, that was a tough shot, and he made it.
Yeah, he seems to be able to get that ball off the glass and to fall wherever he's at. And that's just strength. It's just body control as well. Inside to Walker. And that's going to be a foul on Walker. That was a big shoulder into Salazar. Or to Lopez, I'm sorry. To Lopez.
Yeah, what a way to give up your body. And that's what you got to do when you're undersized against a bigger guy. Just give up your body. And if you are in good position, you put your hands up the way he did, the refs will usually call that a charge. And that's what he did.
So the ball goes the other way. Salazar to Olmeda. Olmeda, that one misses, rebounded, and an errant pass, and it'll be Panther basketball.
Yeah, the two freshmen there. Little miscommunication. So the Panthers with an opportunity here underneath their basket.
So 18-12, Panthers trailing by 6. Salazar gets it out to Smith. Smith slowing things down. We saw that turnover from the Bears. And that is Ryan Salazar with a trade.
And just like that, the Panthers start the quarter with a 6-0 run and almost got a turnover there. Great reach in by Andrew Almeida. And Ryan Salazar, Joe, in the by-district round, was a nice spark plug off the bench. 10 points, and we have a little bit of shoving there. You know, that's basketball.
So the Bears will inbound after Olmeda almost comes away with a steal. Good hustle there by Olmeda. So the inbound pass is going to go into the hands of Kingsley.
You just wonder if Andrew Olmeda's playing a little mind game with the young freshman there. You know, his inexperience in the playoffs.
Cowgill drives 8 feet away, misses the rebound, and it's knocked away, but a great job by Jackson to track it down, but a little bit too far. It was out of bounds, so it goes back to the Panthers. So good job by the Panthers.
So what's happening here, Joe, is the Panthers are saying, hey, we're going to play physical. You might be a little bit bigger than us. You might have some size. You might have a little bit better athleticism, but hey, we're going to play big. We're going to be physical with you. You saw a couple of Panthers there, you know, and I kind of feel like the Bears are a little frustrated right now with that. So see if the Panthers can take advantage of it. You see a reaching foul.
Good job by Smith in the ball control. And that one's going to be on Adrian Napierkowski. And it'll be Panther basketball. It's a non-shooting foul. Good job there by Olmeda. Misses, but a putback attempt from Salazar doesn't fall. Rebounded by the Bears. And that's going to be a hold on Olmeda. So Andrew Olmeda picks up his first foul.
We got a substitution in. We got Ibarra in for Peña.
So Peña gives Ibarra a little rest and contributes some good minutes.
And being that the Panthers only have 2 team fouls, you know, let's see if they take a few chances there and go for that reach in for that steal. And they can play physical.
That they can. They go inside to Boisley, and Boisley gets his first points of the night. And that's the first points for the Bears in the second period. That one misses. Good job by Olmeda to get the rebound. And he goes up and he's fouled. And that's going to be Boisley's first foul of the night. But we played 2.5 minutes before the Bears put any points up here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. And I like that Andrew Almeida went up strong there. He knew there would be contact there. Went up strong, drew the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. He scored the first basket of the night. But he's still aggressive out there. He's still attacking. He's still shooting. That's his game.
That's absolutely right, Mike. And the first one is missed, so here comes the second of 2 free throws from Olmeda. Second one is good. So the Panthers down by 4, 5:25 to go here in the first half. 20-16 is the score. Cowgill on the right wing, looking to get rid of it. Trying to find some help. Gets it inside to Williams. Shot taken and made. Williams gets his 4th point of the night. 22-16, Bears on top. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Right at 5, now we are officially under 5.
Yeah, the crowd was looking for a travel there, and but they didn't call it. Once again, the Bears doing their damage in the paint area.
That is for sure, and that's not the first time that the crowd here wants a travel. And as you've noticed, and we've mentioned it quite a bit, there hasn't been a lot of fouls called. 16 fouls on the Bears.
And once again, the Panthers are in their spread offense here. Nobody in the paint, not even close. Everybody's outside the 3-point line there. They're just going to try to use their quickness and their smaller guards there, see if they can set screen, find an open man. with their quickness, perhaps they can find somebody going in through the block area. So keep an eye on that for an easy layup.
Yeah, someone trying to cut. Ibarra out to the left wing. This is Smith. Smith looking to drive. He does. Baseline, takes a shot, misses, rebound, and the Bears are bringing it back up the court. Flemings inside to Williams. Williams off the glass and in. So Williams has 6 points tonight, all coming from within 6 feet.
Exactly. Yeah, he was there on the right block there. Kind of took a little funny angle on the shot, but still was able to get the nice roll in for his second basket.
Smith being guarded, kicks it out to Salazar. Lopez thinking about it, kicks it out to Ibarra. Ibarra driving, back to Smith. Lopez.
We hear the Brennan fans yelling defense.
Smith. All the way across to Lopez. Now officially under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 24-16, Bears on top.
And you notice the Bears are just kind of laying back a little bit, and now they look inside.
Olmeda tries to get a shot off, cannot, was looking for a foul, doesn't get it. And bringing it up the court is Flemings, kicks it out to Cowgill. Cowgill with the shot, misses, good rebound from Ibarra. Here comes Smith. Smith driving, he goes up, off the glass, doesn't fall, but they're gonna call a foul on the Bears. And that's gonna be on Napierkowski, that's his second foul. And that'll send Leonard Smith to the line for a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity, because I don't believe they gave him the shot call.
But they were in the bonus. That was a 17 foul for Brennan. And I think Leonard Smith felt somebody behind him coming, and that's why he was able to draw that foul.
Yes, it was a 1-and-1. He misses, and it's a rebound by Williams. Williams to Fleming. Quickly to Boyski, out to Cowgill again for three. Cowgill misses again. Ball is loose, picked up by Boyski, and now Fleming's back up on top. Cowgill in the corner. Napierkowski driving, loses it. Picked up by Williams, and Williams lays that one in.
He's been the MVP of this quarter for Brennan. After we saw the Panthers start off fast, this young man has really come through with the last 3 baskets of the quarter. He has 8 points overall. But the second chances, second opportunity there for Brennan, they took advantage of it. I feel like the Panthers are doing a really good job on the 2 freshmen, but it's just the inside game that's hurt them in this first half.
Yeah, you talk about the inside game, 6'6" Dion Williams, he definitely has, and he gives the Bears a 10-point lead, 26-16 here in the second. Olmeda, turnaround jumper, that one falls. Olmeda has 5 points tonight, 26-18, Panthers on behind, and we've got 1:12 to go here in the first half.
So we know Andrew Olmeda simply cannot shoot from the block area there, so he just took him outside and was able to get that jump shot. We see Flemings there with a nice shot.
Yeah, Flemings now adds 7 points to his scoring total. Again, it's a 10-point lead for the Bears, and Smith trying to drive, trying to get a little underhand layup to go, doesn't get it, and it's a rebound by the Bears again. And now we are under a minute to go, 45 seconds to be exact. 10-point lead for the Bears, 28-18. Cowgill trying to drive inside to Williams. Williams turns around, that one falls, and Williams has 10 points, and it's a 12-point lead for the Bears, 30-18, under 30 seconds to go here in the first half.
So we saw a double team coming, and they were able to put the ball inside, and the young man had an easy shot there.
And he's taking advantage of the paint. 10 points tonight. 10 seconds. Lopez, Olmeda, 5 seconds. From three-point line, gets that one to fall. 1 second. Flemings from way downtown. That one does not fall. The buzzer sounds. And at the half, It is the Brennan Bears 30. Your Weslaco Panthers 21. We'll be back with the second half right here on KWES.
This is what you see at Weslaco ISD. This is what we see. The hours in the practice room, the early morning rehearsals, the band director who cultivates a passion, the teacher who kindles a love of learning. Weslaco ISD, inspiring students since 1921. Register now at wisd.us.
The Brennan Bears will inbound to begin second half action. 30-21, the Bears lead this one. Dion Williams leads all scorers with 10 points. You mentioned, Mike, how much or how valuable he was in the second. And a good steal from Nico Avila.
Yeah, but I mean, it starts with the his teammates double teaming him down there, forcing the trap, and then threw it somewhere he didn't want to and got the turnover.
And that's how they started in the ball game, with a turnover. We'll see if they can convert this into some points like they did in the first half. Olmeda kicking it out to Hernandez. Hernandez for three. Little short, rolls out, and rebound by Williams.
You see Ibarra there hustling back, not letting Flemings take the ball all the way in.
Flemings. And that's going to be fouled. That'll be on Ibarra.
I kind of feel like we're going to see more of that, Joe, in this second half as Flemings take the ball to the hole a little bit there. But the Panthers, I know, are going to still remain aggressive there. You see Ibarra on Flemings.
Williams with the basketball out to Flemings. We've got a foul called on the floor. That one is called on Robert Jackson. And that's going to be his third foul, and why they gave the Bears the ball back is beyond me. We're not at the scoring table, so we can't hear what happened or what they called. I just heard black 3. Jackson with the basketball. Little turnaround skyhook, doesn't go in. And Williams tries to push it up and back in. Can't do that. And they're going to call an over the back on Jackson. And if that's the case, that's going to be 4 on Jackson.
That's key right there, Joe, because as you said, he was called for a personal foul. Before that, the Bears still kept possession, but I guess if there's some good news to it is that he got his other foul there. So if that's number 4, he might stay on the bench a long time. Let's see if the Panthers can take advantage of it.
Olmeda looking to drive. Williams denied him. And he kicks it all the way out to the top to Hernandez. Here comes Smith. He's going to drive. Kicks it out to Ibarra. Ibarra with a little head move from 17 feet away off the front iron. Rebound by Hernandez. Hernandez gets it into Smith. Smith off the glass and in.
Great unselfish basketball there by Hernandez, recognizing Smith was coming to the basket and dish it to him. Great start.
Cowgill dribbling around. Loses it to Smith. Smith gets a steal, and here comes Smith. Off the glass and in, so Smith back-to-back buckets. Pulls your Panthers within 5, 30-25 with 5:55 to go.
Yeah, we saw Smith do that against Edinburgh, went up for a dunk. This time they didn't want to showboat here. He just wanted to make sure he got the 2 points, and here comes Weslaco.
Fleming stopped his dribble, then kicks it out to Nate Pierkowski inside to Williams. Williams from about 6 feet away, and Williams gets points number 11 and 12, 32-25, 5.5 to go here in the third period.
The young man still continuing his strong play that he had in the second quarter. Here into the third, we saw like 3 guys on the Panthers, 3 Panthers on him, it didn't matter.
Smith from 14 feet away, Williams with the rebound. Want to send a big shout out to the Lady Panthers softball team watching on KWES. They're out in Houston in a softball tournament this weekend. Inside, and what a pass to Boisley. And Boisley with an easy bucket.
And I think we have a turnover here. the only thing I can. Okay, no, never mind. I thought perhaps there was something that happened, but
I think what they didn't do was that they didn't allow the referee to touch the basketball.
Right. It's one of those technical things, but it's okay.
So I want to send a big shout out to Coach Mario Gonzalez and his crew, and great job, Lady Panthers softball team. Leonard Smith going up, and he's going to be fouled, so he's going to line for 2. That's going to be called on Cowgill. That's just his first foul tonight. The freshman with his first foul, and it comes almost halfway into the third.
And you wonder if that's something Coach Valdez addressed at the half, is that, guys, we got to get a couple of these players in foul trouble there. And we saw Smith drive in last possession, drove in once again, was able to draw the foul.
Smith misses the first one. Misses both of them. Rebound by Williams. And he gives it up to Flemings. Flemings kicks it out to Cowgill. Cowgill from the corner. That one misses. Rebounded by Williams. And he has it knocked away by Smith. Gets his own rebound, goes right back up. And Fleming, out of nowhere, comes up with that rebound. And he gives it up to Boisley. Boisley to Fleming. And Fleming with the tray. So Fleming's now in double-digit scoring with 10.
Yeah, that was all Fleming right there, starting with the hustle underneath the basket, allowing the Bears to get another opportunity, and then he capped it with that three-pointer there.
Also want to send our best wishes to the Pantera Mariachi group, who are representing the Panthers at stake. Long shot taken by Olmeda, misses. Rebound Bears. They'll be competing at the state level tomorrow in Seguin. So Mrs. Bravo and the Panther Mariachi, best of luck to y'all. Cowgill misses. Rebound Olmeda. So Olmeda bringing it up slowly up the court. Now he picks up the tempo a little bit to make sure he doesn't get a 10-second violation.
Yeah, I mean, if there is some good news for the Panthers too, is that Cowgill has been off tonight. He's only hit 1 3-pointer. He's their best three-point shooting team. He's probably shot about 7 or 8, has only made 1. I think he has like 5 points overall.
Cowgill has 5 points tonight, all coming in the first quarter. Smith's front iron misses. Cowgill with the rebound. And you mentioned that right now, Mike, that he is off. And like I just said, his points came in the first quarter, and he is fouled. And that's going to be on Peña.
But, I mean, if you're Coach Valdez, you're okay with that because he's staying with Cowgill there. We don't want Cowgill to get any kind of penetration or to have, a lane. And they're doing a pretty good job, I think.
Yeah, and there hasn't been a lot of fouls, and we talked about that. If you can, use up all 5 of them.
And, we know Peña's not very big. He's a short little guy, but he's very scrappy as a defender.
Inside to Williams. Williams, what a patient move there. And he gets another bucket. He's up to 14 points tonight, and it's a 14-point lead for the Bears. 39-25, 2:42 to go here in the third.
So right now the Bears are on a 9-0 run after the Panthers started strong. Got it within 5 now. The Bears, as you mentioned, are up by 14.
Flemings with the rebound. Smith trying to take that one away, cannot. Inside to Williams, and again Williams gets up there and gets that one to fall, and it's 41-25 with 2:22, and a timeout is called on the floor. You were talking about the run, Mike?
Yeah, now that's 11-0 run, and we see Flemings there. We talked about him perhaps being a little bit more aggressive here in the third quarter, and that's what he's doing. He's attacking the basket, dribble penetration, and finding the MVP in my mind of this game has been that number 0 young man, is the only senior, Dion Williams, who's done most of the damage from the inside.
Yeah, that he has, and they've done a really good job finding him and getting him the ball underneath the basket. And I have to say, I don't have a one of those shot machines that I point out where he's taking the shots on the floor.
Those
but they
chart shots, yeah.
But they've all been within 6 feet.
No doubt about it. On either side of the block in the paint area,
right.
They've been right there, right underneath the basket area. And again, we knew coming in that the Bears were going to have the size advantage. with Williams at 6'6", with Robert Jackson at 6'7". We knew that the Bears were going to probably utilize that, and they have. And the Panthers are doing their best. They've had some spurts of great defense down there, and on a shot attempt, we've seen them box out. So they've done all they can.
Yeah, and don't forget Pierkowski, he's 6'4". Lopez looking to drive, kicking it up to Smith. Smith is going to drive. He's going to go off the glass. A little too strong, and it's Cowgill with the rebound.
Yeah, we saw Smith with a pretty left-handed layup late in the last round.
In and out, rebound by Olmeda. And he posed as if he thought that was going to go in.
And you just kind of feel like Olmeda, he wants to attack, but the Bears doing a great job getting back.
Lopez for three, misses. Good rebound from Smith. This one goes out to Peña. Peña for three. That one misses. That's going to hit the back of the backboard. So that's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, it hit the very top of it, and once that happens, it's already over and done with. But it was a good look by Smith, finding Peña, took the right shot, and it just didn't work out. But that's all you can ask for.
That's all you can ask for, exactly. 41-25, minute 39 to go here in the third. Fleming looking to drive to the left. He does. Off the glass, high, and he gets that one to fall. So Fleming goes up and lays it up really high, and it falls. 43-25, minute 21.
Yeah, we talked about his Fleming's athleticism there. He showcased it there, going to his left side, and as you mentioned, just throwing it up there and making it happen in a great shot.
Smith gives it up to Olmeda. Olmeda out to Lopez. Peña inside, out to the corner to Avila. Here comes Olmeda. Back to Avila.
And if you're Weslaco, yes, you want to be patient, but you don't want to force anything either.
And that's what Coach Valdez said, is that you got to play smart. You've got to play smart.
Yeah, we have a turnover there, but I think Olmeda expected a pick and roll there, but instead he flashed out more toward the wing area, causing a turnover.
And that's going to be on Olmeda. That's his second foul tonight. So we've got 30 seconds left on the clock. It's the Bears 43, your Panthers 25. We are in the third. Fleming with the inbound pass. Brings it across the timeline. Dribbling out to his left. Now he's going to come out to his right. Inside to Williams. That's a travel. It'll go the other way. 9 seconds left.
You see Williams probably got a little too excited there, got the ball inside, and was gonna go to his left side, and took too many steps.
So Smith with the basketball from downtown. That one misses. And it's 43-25 at the end of three. We'll be right back with the final 8 minutes right here on KWES.
This is what you see at Weslaco ISD. This is what we see. The practice during recess, the patience during class, the principal who ignites a dream, the teacher who awakens creativity. Weslaco ISD, inspiring students since 1921. Register now at wisd.us.
And the Panthers will inbound to begin the final period.
Well, one more quarter left, Joe. All you can do is just leave it all on the court. This is why the Panthers in non-district play have those tournaments. I know they always make a trip up here to the San Antonio area and play against quality programs. And you know, because they've been here before. We see Andrew Almeida with a great shot in the foul there.
What a move by Olmeida under the basket. They're going to count that, and that foul is going to be on Flemings. That's just his first foul tonight, and that's going to be a three-point play opportunity for Olmeida.
So we've seen Olmeida take some shots from the outside, so he figures, you know what, let me try the inside game there. Got what he wanted, and three-point play there.
Is good. 43-28, Panthers trailing. Final period.
And here comes the Panthers there with some pressure defense. I think being that it's a 15-point deficit, they're probably going to take a few chances here, maybe come in with a little pressure, see if they come with like a double team or make them do something they're not comfortable with.
Jackson is back on the court. Remember, he had sat out most of the second half. That's a jump ball situation.
Awesome job by Leonard Smith, staying with Flemings there. As we said before, Flemings was going to drive, and he did. And the Leonard Smith right there reached his hand in and was able to get the jump ball.
That's something they've done all year long. We've seen that great defense from your Panthers. Inside to Jackson, and Jackson with the basket. Jackson has 8 points tonight, 6 points in the first half, all coming in the first quarter, as we just mentioned. He's got 4 fouls tonight, so he's been out for the most part, sat out the whole third period.
And you saw what the Bears did there. They just kind of lobbed it in the inbound pass. See Olmeida on the missed three-pointer there, and Jackson was able to just get it and put it right in the basket. And we see a fast break.
Cowgill inside to Williams. Williams with a little move there, and it doesn't fall, but he goes up and gets his own putback. And so Williams, with 18 points tonight, gives the Bears a 47-28 lead here in the final period.
And Williams with a spectacular move down there. Didn't get the basket, but got the offensive rebound and put it right back in.
Tw 47-28. Olmeida from the corner all alone, and that one falls. Olmeida has 6 points here in the final period. 47-31. Panthers trailing the Bears.
Yeah, that's just a senior just trying to do what he can for the team. 6 points in the quarter.
Cowgill from three-point land, he gets that one to fall. Cowgill had been quiet second and third periods. He finally gets another tray here in the final period. That one is short. Good job by Hernandez to hustle and try to keep it in play, but the Bears are able to come up with the loose ball. Cowgill bringing it across inside. They go to Jackson, inside to Williams. Williams off the glass and in. So Williams continues scoring. He now has 20 points.
Wow. And once again, the Bears, it just seems like they're looking for him down there. Got another missed shot right there.
Yeah, good rebound by Flemings. And Williams with another putback. So Williams now with 22 points. 54-31, 5.5 to go in the game. That's going to be Smith short. Olmeida trying to look for the rebound. Cannot, as Jackson blocked him out.
And I just wonder, Joe, being that Williams is the only starter that's a senior on the team, that, hey, you know, they just want to feed him and feed him and feed him and just kind of reward him, knowing that this is his last year with the club. Had a chance to talk to Coach Cowgill, Cody. He's in his 7th season with the program, have never advanced past the second round under him. So this is a pretty big game for him and the program as well.
So the Cowgill will bring it across the timeline for the Bears, gives it up to Flemings, back to Cowgill, and Cowgill now has 2 trays here in the third. You talked about his shooting earlier today. The Panthers had kind of kept him at bay, but it looks like he's taken a few and gotten them to fall here in the fourth. Olmeda trying to go to the rack. He goes up strong. He's fouled by Jackson. And if I stand correct, that's going to be Jackson's 5th foul.
Yeah, you see the official there putting his hands up. Number 5, so we're going to have a substitution.
So that's 5 for Jackson. Jackson finishes with 8 points tonight. So Olmeda's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
It's a one-on-one, and he missed it.
So they didn't give him the shot. They say it was before the foul.
Well, okay,
no, they are shooting 2. That's what I thought I saw.
Yeah. No, normally they would let us know, but I don't think they did before his shot attempt.
Right. He gets the second one. Yeah, and again, I'm not the referee. I just call what I saw. And, of course, a lot of times I stand corrected because those guys are in the striped shirts have the final call. And I don't ever question it.
Yeah. And as we mentioned in the last game, every officiating crew is different.
Cowgill takes a long shot, misses. Williams with the rebound. They get it out to Flemings. Flemings for 3. That one misses, and it's rebounded by Cias. Cias just comes into the game. He gets a rebound. They're going to say that one is on the floor, and we'll see who they call it on.
So it's a non-shooting foul.
Right, and they're going to call that one on 0. Adrian Lopez, his first foul, but he kind of put a C. He didn't close his fingers, so I was trying to figure that out. But the Bears will inbound with under 5 minutes to go, under 4.5 to go to be exact. Cowgill driving, little lay-in, and he gets that one to fall. So Cowgill, after being shut out in periods 2 and 3, has 8 points here in the final.
Well, we talked about how great of a shooter he is. That time drove in using his left hand, using the glass, and got the layup.
Lopez, little fade away, and that one falls. So Lopez, he has 4 points tonight, 59-34.
And even though it's 59-34, I mean, the crowd is still into it. They're still rooting for the Panthers.
There you can hear the defense chat. Inside, that's a travel.
Great job there, Andrew Almeida.
Caused him to second guess it.
Yeah, exactly. The young man turns around and he didn't know. He sees Andrew, didn't know exactly what to do, and took too many steps.
Yeah, that young man is just a sophomore. From the corner is Lopez, and that one falls. So Lopez with 5 points here in the fourth. 37-59, Panthers are trailing. Cowgill looking to bring it across the timeline. He does. Ibarra just shadowing him as he comes across the court.
And now we see like a sort of a double team there. They're just trying to pressure him.
Inside to Williams, and Williams with the slam.
And the Brennan fans like that one.
There goes Smith. Smith's going to be fouled. That one is going to be on Pierkowski. And the Bears are going to substitute the whole 5. They'll bring a fresh set of legs for the final 3 minutes.
One
up
of them,
61-37.
Yeah, one of them we like to mention is number 13, Javante Johnson. He has a little Valley connection there because his older brother, DJ Johnson, played for McAllen Memorial. And his father, I hope I get his name right, but I believe it's David, played with Gabe Valdez at Pan American. Back in those days, it was Pan Am University.
And he got the rebound, and Smith takes it right away from him, and he goes up strong, and he's going to be fouled. And I believe that's going to be on that young man you were talking about. It is on Javante Johnson, his first foul, and that'll send Leonard Smith to the line to shoot 2.
And he's the third young man on the roster that's a freshman in the Brennan program.
First free throw misses.
So Brennan, the majority of the roster are underclassmen. We got 3 freshmen, some sophomores, and some juniors. Finished in second place in 29-6A this year as we see Smith make the second free throw.
Yeah, they finished in second place right behind Warren. Almost stolen. That one's going to be on Olmeda.
Yeah, Smith there was hoping for a foul there, didn't get the call.
It's going to be a blocking foul on Olmeda. That's going to be his third foul tonight. Inbound pass goes to Calderon. Calderon inside, out into the corner. And that's a tray from Boisley. Boisley, a senior. That one in and out from Olmeda, but a great rebound by Lopez. And he's going to turn around and go right up, and he dishes it off to Olmeda. Olmeda looking to get something going, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. He's fouled. That one is on Calderon, his first foul. You're talking about underclassmen. That young man's a sophomore. So Olmeda at the line to shoot two.
And we see some players that are sitting that are going to come in. And we see Leonard Smith coming out perhaps for the last time as a Weslaco Panther. We saw the young man since I believe his sophomore year.
Yes.
As a 3-year starter, he's had a wonderful career. Ibarra, another senior.
Hernandez. Olmeda gets that one to fall, so he gets both.
Now we're going to see Andrew Olmeda come out, and you see some of these fans give him a round of applause. Another brilliant young man with a great career here in Weslaco.
Yeah, Smith, Ibarra, Olmeda, names that we've called out many, many times over the years. Dribbling in, trying to get a shot to fall, does not, and it's rebounded by McAfee. Or McAfee, excuse me. He goes up, doesn't get it to fall, but he's fouled by Peña, and he's going to go to the line for two.
And we talk about Olmeda, over 1,000 points for his career at Weslaco. Had 20 points Tuesday night against Edinburgh. And
McAfee gets them both.
Weslaco Panthers off back-to-back district championships and back-to-back by-district champions as well. Actually, three-peat. I think they went the year before that, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
They did.
Shot taken, missed. Good job by Ramirez to come up with a rebound. He goes right up and misses, and that's rebounded by the Bears. And here comes Calderon. Trying to get the alley-oop to go, but he does not. But McAfee gets his own rebound and gets that one to fall, and it's 68-40.
Yeah, and the Panthers, the tradition that they've had, that they've built under Gabe Valdez, 10 district championships in 15, 16 years, have had some remarkable seasons. The young men that have come through the program have done very well.
Yeah, they've got a couple of their sophomores on the. Ramirez takes a shot, misses, and it's a Calderon again with the rebound. He'll slow things down as we've got under a minute to go. Some of these guys I recognize from the JV squad.
Right. And we knew coming in, Joe, that the Panthers were going to have a chance to do very well this season, and they didn't disappoint. They put themselves a terrific season.
70-40 with 30 seconds left in this one. Ramirez in the corner. Ramirez on the other corner. Out to Peña. Peña for three. That one misses. Rebounded by the Bears, and now there's under 15 seconds to go. And Coach Cowgill says, you know what, let's just slow this thing down. Calderon brings it across the court. And that is the final buzzer. Final score. The Brennan Bears 70, your Weslaco Panthers 40. Want to thank our cameramen, Vinny Berry, Val Zamora, Don Ramirez, and the people keeping us online, looking good and sounding good. course, all led by Mike Palacios. Assisting there is Joe Leal and Darlene Gracia. For Mike Gonzalez, I am Joe Aguilar saying goodnight from the Laredo United High School Gymnasium. Final score, the Brennan Bears 70, your Weslaco Panthers 40. We'll see you next time right here on KWES.